In this video, I'm going to show you a really easy way to airbrush bubbles. Let's get into it right now. In order to create my background, the first color I'm using is Trident True Blue, and I've mixed it at a 1:1 ratio. I've already pre-prepped my aluminium composite panel. I'm just going to create my base color. I'm probably about 20 centimeters away from the surface, and just keeping the air on, pulling back on the trigger for paint and trying to keep a 50-50 overlap so that I get a nice even coverage and light coats, and just building up my tone. And use a heat gun in between coats if you want to speed up the dry time. Now, in order to create the bubbles, I'm going to use some freehand templates. So this one here is Planet Tools by AirShot Stencils. So you can see here that this template set has a few different size circles, all small ones, and I'm going to use these for some bubbles. And I'm also going to use this template by Art Tool, which is the Rhino Circle Effects Blasted series. And in this template, you can see I've got lots of different size circles, but I'm going to focus more on these smaller ones here. So I'll utilize this template as well as the other one. You don't necessarily have to have templates like this. If you like, you can use anything that's small and round or cut your own. Just keep in mind that it is going to be difficult to cut a perfect circle like that. Okay, so now I'm ready to create my bubbles. I want to use this one here. So what I'm going to do is, using just a bit of masking tape, I'm going to mask up the other two so that my overspray doesn't travel and I just get that particular circle. Then with the other template, I'm going to go for the larger one. So we're going to go ahead and just run the tape like so. You can see I've masked off around it to also protect my overspray, just using some 2-inch tape. So I've done that on both of the templates, so that way it's protecting my overspray from traveling into any of these other areas. Okay, so now using your template, place it where you want your first bubble, and you just want to do a really light dusting of white. That's enough, and just keep moving it around. So nice and light. You can even overlap if you like. Remember, less is more. Another couple that are overlapped. So now coming in with the other template, same thing. Nice and light. You can see it's nice and easy and quick to build up. You can see I've just added some smaller ones on top. Such a simple technique, but really effective. So that'll do. Now you could leave them as is, but I'm going to do a little bit more. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and highlight them. So I'm going to assume that my light source is up on the top left. So my highlight would sit on that top edge. So you've got to imagine these to be three-dimensional. I'm just going to do a dot white highlight, so nothing too detailed. Go ahead and do that on all of them. You want to make sure that you place the highlight in the same sort of position on each of the bubbles. This one here will blur a little bit because that's muted underneath the one that sits on top. And just a quick close-up, super easy, just using the one color, and you can get a really nice basic effect. So now that you know how to airbrush bubbles, to continue your learning, be sure to check out some of the other videos and playlists that I've got listed here. And until next time, go grab your airbrush, do some amazing artwork yourself, and I'll see you again very, very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.